Chat, I'm here. What's good? What's good? 1 second. Good morning, chat. Give me 1 second. Let me set everything up. I'm fucking tired, chat. All right, get it. Let's get it. Let me turn my camera on. That off. Camera on. Yo, good morning, everybody. We are back with another stream. Get my whoop on though. How is everyone doing? Everyone's having a fantastic. We don't go lower. The market's rigged. My room's a mess. I don't know if you guys can you guys even see that food? I have like a full ass food. Brother was I saw him put it away. After stream, I just be chilling on it for real. All right. Behind. Ready? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Chat. Yesterday's fucking trade went crazy. I entered during stream and everyone was like, "Why are you taking this trade? It's so bad." Yeah, buddy. All right, let me activate my. So I have one TVC account that's passed. I'm waiting for a live. And I passed 4 other evals. Let me activate. All right, in terms of what we're looking for, I'm looking for downside. I'm gay there until we hit 24-1. Currently have a 4-hour order block here. So if we tap like 920s, maybe tap into this hourly gap as well, we'll look for downside. I know ES has already tapped into it. Oh. Activate the got a bunch of credits. Oh, it's free. I think it's free activation. All right. All my team activated. Don't forget about Den. Mark the daily low. Yeah, I'm guessing it's where is it? Right here. Got you, my boy. Scrambling right now, chat. I got 3 minutes to log into everything. Everything is literally just T. All right. Boom. Bang. Good. Group trade. I think we're gonna dump off this open. At least into those lows data low. All right, let me grab my glasses up. Let me grab my glasses shut. Get some bangers on here. Good million. I'm good, bro. How you been? Go for YouTube. Like I used to do. Silence has a way of sounding just like you. I don't talk about you, but you're always there. In the space between my thoughts, in the air I breathe at night. I don't talk about. Alright guys, what's the bias for today? Up or down, chat? What's the move here? I think we're gonna go down today, but ideally we gotta sweep with the high. Flip this real quick, let's see what ES is doing. ES also has the data lows down here, so we have data lows, which is a good target. I think we're probably gonna dump right into them, if I'm being completely honest with you. Down then up. The range, you think we're gonna range? Hopefully not, dude. Let's look at the hourly. We have an hourly fair value gap up here. This would be fire. The hourly gap would be nice. Internal sweep there. It's not that I forgot you, I just don't talk about you. Or not. Little internal sweep there. Alright, we're probably gonna go down to the data lows now. Or not. Okay, crazy ass open, chat. What the fuck is happening? We are wilding this morning, but we have internal sweep. We have the hourly gap, we have S&T. I don't know if I don't trust S&T. Great. The market, so we'll see how that goes. Ideally, we get the hourly gap here and move. Like, I'll probably take some NDX on the hourly gap if we get it. Hopefully, we do get it. That's my ideal situation this morning. Chat, make sure to drop a like on the stream. The more likes you get, the more giveaways we do. Is the music a bit loud? I could turn it down. Might have been a little loud. Chat, those of you who won the giveaway yesterday, I have not DM'd the team yet, so I'll get that to you guys today. The market's moving a lot. Yeah, it's moving a lot. Be patient here. Stay patient, chat. Like I said, I wanted the hourly gap tap, but we're not really tapping into it. No, you can use them whenever. The best idea is probably to stack them up and then use them. There's no fair value out there that's supposed to be created. I feel like we're for sure. I'm really bearish at data lows. I just feel like we're gonna dump without any proper setup. This is a good setup here, I feel like. But the RR is just cooked, bro. This would be the setup here. I don't mind jabbing this. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, okay. All right, let's see. Big continuation here. There we go. So we are going. As soon as he broke that structure, it was done with the OB. I don't expect you guys to take that. That was too quick. I just hate when we sweep liquidity early like this because I feel like now we're gonna probably try to go for that hourly gap, which this should be a strong 4-hour close to the downside. Ideally. The last thing I want is like an inversion here to back to the hourly gap. We're getting a huge like range, bro. Like this week has been nasty ranges. All right, so for the data, yeah, that was a good target. All right, chat, make sure to drop a like on the stream. We'll get every 100 likes. We do giveaways on Smart Prop Firm. We give away points so you guys can redeem them for evaluation accounts. Make sure to go do that. Very glitching. Continuation will be fire. All right, 4-hour close here in about 20 minutes. This is the current 4-hour look, which is pretty good. So if you look at the 4-hour, let's clean some of this up, right? This 4-hour has a lot of lows here, here, and here. So that sets up for low resistance liquidity into these lows at 700s. The issue is, are we going to tap this hourly gap before we do it or not? Here, right? So I think either we go you know, obviously continue lower like this, or go like this. The first one would have been better if you would have done it before the data wick, but your relative equal lows right here too. So a bunch of lows stacked up here now. And it's like, is NQ gonna do it or not? We'll see. I'm super bearish on the day, so I want to see ideally lower prices. Yo, is Trade of fucked? Yeah, I think so, bro. I think so. What are the issues you guys have been having? I usually scale like it depends on position, like 50% at the first target. Nah, I really don't want to long this. I'm watching to play either. For me, it draws lower for sure, right? So either we're gonna manipulation to the hourly gap and higher, but I think we're just gonna drop into the 750s and lower here. Especially depends on the hourly closes. Yeah, data low would be an exit or would TP. Should I put my bias here today? You guys just know, like, I'm pretty sure there's like indicators that do this, but like, I'll just put that right there. Yeah, it's easier to hold on options, I feel like, these type of moves. This is a relative equal low. I think I'll start marking this out so you guys know. Looking for that downside chat. Appreciate everyone for being tuned in this morning. There we go. No, this has been a pretty typical New York Open where you're just trying to chop around. Nothing with news or anything like that. Like I said, I'm super bearish. I just don't know if we're gonna go to those lows or not. That's the only thing I'm waiting for. Or those highs, excuse me, for the hourly gap. So I usually wait for like next 4-hour open. Stay patient, chat. Stay. We're in a lower time frame broadening wedge here. Within that fair value gap. I'm just watching right now. No, I wouldn't take this long. Honestly, it is a very good long though. Like it's not bad. This would be the setup here. Here, right? Hourly gap. The main target would be 900s. That would be the setup. I'm looking for downside. I want to see that get tapped and then lower. But no, I probably wouldn't take this. If you are taking this, it's not, like I said, it's not a bad setup, but me personally, I want to see this get smackdown today overall. Let's see what ES is doing. Okay, so we have SMT here at the top. See, look at this. ES and NQ has SMT here. All right, chat. I think I'm gonna jab this short off this closure here. If we don't take out that low here, I'm gonna jab this short. I hate it because it's gonna be such a quick BE at the low, but if we got a retracement here, I'm gonna jab this. All right, I'm gonna jab a small short here. Probably take, you could take NDX. Honestly, I'm gonna take options on this. Let me. I don't really want to deal with futures too much. I'm gonna take options, chat. I'm gonna go in the money so I can actually hold this, even if we do go to that hourly. Like yesterday, what happened was we went short and then we went to that daily gap, right? And we are kind of holding there, and then we went. So I'm gonna take some options, and then if we go higher into the hourly gap, that's what I'm gonna add. That's where my bias is gonna lay at. Take in the money NDX. Those contracts are very expensive, like $12,000, $15,000 a contract, but it allows me to hold the trades and drawdown with my bias. So even if we do go into that hourly gap, I can still hold and wait for that rejection, similar to what happened yesterday, right? Bro, using a whole account on one contract. Dude, NDX in the money is good because you can hold within the drawdown, bro. That's the main thing with options. The timing isn't that important, especially if you're early on in the day. Like you guys saw yesterday, right? Like we were holding, and then we finally dropped after that daily gap. Like this actually ended up. I took the screenshot at 72% because it was really late in the day. I was gonna go somewhere at 12 out of my barber appointment. This actually went like 200%. But we held this trade all day. Like this trade we were in since that morning AM stream, right? Similar to right now. We got off stream, we were still holding it. Daily gap was there, so it'll be the same thing. Which is why I haven't been taking a lot of, if you guys noticed, I haven't been taking a lot of NQ trades because the timing in this price action and these market conditions has been very tough. So keep that in mind. It's been very hard. So I try to do something that goes with my bias but doesn't have that same timing. And I think options is always good choice for that. Yeah, massive range, bro. All All right, let's do a giveaway though. We hit 100 likes already. Chat, drop a like. We'll do more giveaways as the stream goes on. Let me just start it up and then. We'll do one winner, one winner. Actually, we'll do two. We'll do 2 and 1. All right, giveaway is live in the Discord. React to a little thing. All right, Chad. Super Choposaurus this morning. Stay patient. Like I said, I've been saying the PM session has been much better than the AM session in the last few weeks, and I still believe that. So in the AM session, it's a lot of manipulations, a lot of chops, a lot of range. Basically trying to get you out of the market, right? And then we kind of chill for the PM and actually had the move. So right here, what we're looking like, we're going to go tap this 4 hour. We're probably going to create a 4 hour fair value gap. That 4 hour fair value gap gets tapped into, you take more shorts, you live with the results. Like this is going to be my trade at the 4 hour gap if we get it right. 4 hour gap, tap. My stop is going to be above the previous day high. I'm going to aim for these lows. This is it right here. Now I'll take this as a swing trade on my futures live account. And I'll probably grab more 30 TEs as well. Probably risk like 30K 30 TE. So let me actually post this like this. I can almost guarantee this next 4 hours is going to be an open high. So, like, for sure open high. So I'll wait for the entry there. There you go. This should be the setup right here. I'm already in one NDX, yes. I'll add, I'm only on like 11K size. I'll probably add to like 25, 30K. All right, I basically saw Discord. This is a trade that I'm gonna take on my futures live account, and then when we have the 4 hour and the 4 hour order block, I'm gonna tap more good T. Yeah, I'll take this as I'll take this as a swing trade. I'm just not too keen on taking futures day trades because, like I said, the timing has been a little weird. This is the ES and NQ look right here, with some SMT down here, but we have SMT both sides, so it's a little iffy. OPEX tomorrow, yeah, that's definitely a day to avoid. This week, I had really high hopes for it. I really thought we were gonna tap into, the daily gap. We're gonna have a nice move down into those lows, but it's just been stagnant. Like we've been stagnant forever now. Look at this 4 hour gap, or look at this 4 hour time frame, right? We chopped for so long. We finally had a move, and now we're back to a choppy range. Kind of unfortunate. Like, look at this. Yeah, let's see if we get a manipulation above here somewhere. There's a bunch of contracts expiring options. Congrats for those who won the giveaway. Make sure to DM me your smart pro from email. All right, next 4 hour opens here in about 5 minutes. Let's see what we can work with. SMTs everywhere. Well, so many SMTs that don't work. The issue is we're not even gonna put in a 4 hour gap. That's the issue. There is no 4 hour gap. There's an hourly, that's about it. Same idea though. I would take this 1 hour. I'm gonna take this 1 hour as a short swing. $24,900 NDX is good here. Hold that for us today. I think that's the only risk I'm gonna put on for options for. I feel like I would have fried my futures accounts chat in this price section. I'm shorting. 24,900 NDX. That's options. I don't want to deal with futures. I don't want to deal with the futures section. Jade swing pattern failed says long here. We're just looking at different things. I just play probabilities. That's all it is, man. Game of probabilities. That's it. Win, lose, doesn't matter. As long as I'm taking high probability stuff, I'm fine with the trades, which I think I am here. so far getting a rejection at the. Yeah, we have. I think we have some news here though. Let me see. Let me check the news. Forex Factory says we have no news today. Unless it's the orange folder. Chat, I don't really fuck with the orange folder. Pending home sales. Oh my god. Imagine it actually does something. I think last home sales actually did something. All right, a 50 point rejection from the top so far. That's pretty good. A continuation. Want to see a continuation. We have a 5-minute gap here, so this 5-minute gap needs to be inversion, and we'll continue lower. Does anyone in this stream here take options plays? Are you guys all futures traders? I know the Discord takes options all the time. Like I said, I've been kind of preferring options in this price action. Cool. Yeah, as long as you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know, future options good. I mean, if you can't trade NDX, you can always trade UQQ. It's cheaper. I'm a 1-hour trader now, chat. Why do you prefer options? Because I don't have to be correct with the timing. I feel like the timing in on futures in this market conditions hasn't been the best for me, at least. So the fact that I'm able to like kind of take a position without worrying about the timing is big for me, at least. All right, that was a 5-minute gap I was kind of talking about here. Getting a rejection or respecting it right now. Oh, sorry, this 5-minute gap. Respecting it right now. So this is good. Like these type of plays that are like in the money options are like all day holds for me. Like we'll go up 10%, 20%, 30, 40, 50%, go back down 30%, come back up, come back down. It's just letting the entire 4-hour candle play out. That's my biggest thing. Like if I let the 4-hour candle play out and obviously it doesn't go my way, I know I'm wrong, right, within the next 4 hours. But if it does, my bias was correct. Kind of similar to yesterday. Also, another reason why I prefer options, like it's such a one, I don't have to worry about the timing, right? The timing I can pretty much have. Yeah, if you got to get a solid expiration, you got to trade in the money. I think that's the best way to do it. The issue with options is people would trade like too far out of the money, and then when their contract or when the market does dump or pump, whatever they're looking for, their contract's not gaining any value because it's so weak, right? It's like too far out the money. Yeah, another reason why I prefer options is like, yeah, futures is a fixed risk, but like I can really walk away without a stop technically, right, and be fine versus futures. Even here, I'm down 5% on the options play. Right? If you take out the money, you'll probably be down like 40% already, just like that. Yeah, driving white. I know, bro. Everyone's been asking for it. I haven't posted. I haven't got to any short form content recording or anything like that. So I need to lock in on that. Last few days have been pretty busy. All right, that 5-minute gap sends it up about 100 points. We need to see rejections happening within this hourly gap. Ideally within this hour would be good, like to not inverse this or anything like that. London highs, I feel like should be protected, personally. If they're not, we'll probably end up taking an L on this, but all day. The theta decay kill if you're not right. No, I really highly doubt that. Like I've been trading 0DTE options forever now, and that's just not the case. Especially with NDX and SPX, right? Is if you get a quick move like yesterday's dump here, right? Like my contracts were down a lot, and then they came back like 200%, right, with the longest. But it's just You got to pick good contracts. That's what it comes down to. People just don't pick good contracts. They want to play so far at the money for like the crazy IV pumps, and that's how you're gonna get cooked. Today's recap's gonna be a little bit longer because I need to recap the last few days. Let's go, Manoli. Trade man can't. Yeah, I heard the exits on Trade is pretty bad. If you guys know there's an issue with Trade or it's not exiting correctly, just don't trade it. Hopefully they'll do like resets if you guys did, but I feel like this is a minor issue, so they're not gonna do anything about it. Yeah, it's annoying though for sure. I was eating your breakfast. Yeah. Make sure to, if you won the giveaway, make sure to DM me your smart prop from email. I'll give it to you guys. I'll send it over to the team soon. All right. What do you recommend I open a cash account instead of trade? Dude, honestly, I like Trade. The margins are low because the margins like Robinhood, TOS for futures is just extremely high, bro. I think one NQ right now on Robinhood is like 40K margin. So I think you're stuck with like Trade. Trade Station I heard is good, but I've never traded those. I've always traded Trade. But I haven't traded on Trade in like forever for a live account. I've just been trading on Robinhood. Robinhood fills aren't the best either, but usually when I'm trading futures on my live account, it's swing trades. So AMP, I heard AMP is good, yeah. I think Iron Beam is pretty solid. So there's a few you can try out. But for me, I don't really care no more about the fills. It's like I'm trading swings only on my my futures live account. So like a few points doesn't matter to me. But if you're scalping day trading, I think it is kind of tough for sure. E-trade margins, trades, yeah. I think those are fine. I think every live market broker is gonna have some type of issue. Like it's as bad as it sounds, but I just think I don't know. Maybe the volatility is too high. But TradeAway definitely has more issues than normal. I feel like, but also they have the most people, right? I'm pretty sure they have the most people. They use all the prop firms, so it's not the worst, not the best. Gets the job done. Looking at the hourly chat. If you guys are just joining in, I am bearish on the day. I am in NDX right now. Holding this, probably hold it for the next full 4-hour closure and see what we can do. Just send your friend request for the giveaway. Do you have to? If you can't DM me for some reason, go for it. I'll accept it. If you DM me without it, that'd be great. But if so, I'll do it. There you go. I waved at you. Alejandro. Alright, that's what the current 1 minute's looking like. Let's chop it around here. Oh, Trade C looks nice, dude. Yeah, I was talking about it yesterday. Here's my thing with new platforms like that. It looked fantastic. I think it's gonna be great. I just have they gone through the proper stress testing? That's the biggest issue. I think Project X was lacking on that. Project X is amazing interface. I love it. The issue was that I just felt like they didn't do enough stress tests. So when we were actually trading, that's why they kind of had the shitty ass outages, right? But if you have the proper parameters in place to basically hold on to it and like not fuck up, it could be huge. 0 plus 8 plus right. That's good. Between 2 4-hour gaps. Yeah, we're under 4-hour OB here. So we're just gonna wait and see how this next 4-hour plays out. That's big for me, the next 4-hour. Take my jabs at the high probability areas that I think that are high probability and then live with the result. Size properly, because this is some advanced level chop. Chat, if you guys are new, make sure to drop a sub on the stream. We are live every morning. We'll bring back the day trades and things like that, like scalping on stream soon too. I've just been trading NDX options a lot because we've been chopping in a range, right? And I don't want to trade and put risk on NQ on day trades when we're chopping like this. It's just, to me, it's not high probability. There will be times where it will be high probability and we will, but so far it's been trading options. No good entries on futures. I agree, bro. I fully agree with you. And look, some people might be killing it and getting good entries, but for me and how I trade, it's just not. I need to play to my strengths. And my strengths here would be just strictly playing my bias and not playing the minute chart, I guess. I've seen very, very good setups that I hesitated on in this market condition that I'm glad I hesitated on because I realized how bad the conditions were, right? A lot of 15-minute inversions, a lot of 5-minute inversions look good for downside. Even a lot of hourly inversions looked really good for downside, right? I think yesterday we had a 4-hour rejection, 1-hour inversion before open, we pumped, so things like that. I just need to avoid. And this is why I say backtesting isn't that good, because when you go back into backtesting, let's say you're backtesting this current price action in 2 years, you might see a lot of those A+ setups and you might take a lot of loss in the backtesting. But it's about knowing the market conditions and what the market was providing us for those times, right? And backtesting lacks that. So I think that's a big thing, and why I always say forward test instead of backtesting. Compound Life was good. I was waiting for your comment this morning. I was like, where are they at? Where are they at? They're here. Make sure to drop a like on the stream, guys. We'll get like 160 likes. We're doing one more giveaway. Especially ES in January because, dude, yeah, I think that's another underrated thing is people don't trade ES, bro. ES is so calm. You can still have really nice days, and the managing of risk is so much easier on ES. And you know if you're wrong on ES, you're not gonna get a crazy 20-point wick on ES, and then you come back down and you're still in your position, right? Like we might with super volatile, but most times you won't. With NQ, you might get stopped out on a wick on a higher time frame, and then it'll go right back down your TP. You can fix the issue on NQ by just sizing down, of course, but like a lot of people don't size down. But ES is actually a very, very nice column. All right, back up like 60 points on this. Week has been horrendous for me. I mean, yeah, I expected better stuff from this price action, but when I saw price not delivering, I kind of put risk to the side. I was like, okay, or at least futures risk to the side. But this is the exact environment where I blow a lot of like prop firm accounts, especially trailing drawdown. So I just decided not to like really stress it too much. What background color do you use? I got you. Just gray, and I think it's just all white. Yeah. This one right here. This one right here. Then your break even so far in February. Hey, that's fine, bro. That's fine. B on the week, that's fine too. I traded one MNQ and it's still too fast. I'm using 15-second chart. Dude, bro, I don't know about the 15-second, bro. I think the thing is, like, there's no right way of trading, right? So I'm not gonna say one way is wrong, one way is right, but I think as you grow in trading, you should try to focus more on the higher time frame. The 15-second gets really, really weird, bro. Like people say price is fractal. Everything that happens on the 1 hour also happens on the 15-second, but it's just like the probability of catching it on the 15-second and knowing when it's right is way lower than on the hourly time. Like, I mean, dude, if you guys have been watching my stream for a while, you guys are kind of noticing I'm kind of going away from the woman a lot. Especially for these type of moves, I just trade the higher time frame. I don't like dealing with the noise. I think as I kind of mature in trading as I'm going into trading like more and more. I don't want to sit here and go through the, let me see what this 1 minute candle does. Let me see what that 1 minute candle does. And I just want to have my system in place where I can just look at the market. We're tapping into the hourly gap and good. After the stream, I'm gonna go hit the golf simulator for the next 2 hours and chill. Not even look at the chart. I'm not gonna look at the chart. I don't look at the charts. I'll come back. The 4-hour candle's still open. Like I said, I want to hold this to the end of the 4-hour candle. So for me, there's no reason to check in between. And that's where I'm trying to get my trading to. And it's helped me a lot, especially with options. It's kind of not over trading, not looking at too many different things, and yeah, moving away from the lower time frame was the best decision I made. Yeah, I made 2 mil. Yeah, bro. The charts have been they've been not too attractive in my eyes. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's not been attractive. But I mean, the thing is, like, I didn't make, like, let's say the Apex run, bro. I wasn't like, it's about having good conditions, bro. That's what it comes down to. If you're trading shit conditions, you're gonna not make any progress. And like I said, you don't need to be first in trading good conditions, bro. I catch up, like, you probably know when there's good conditions, right? It might take you a couple days to realize it or recognize it, and that's fine. That's how it was for me too. Like, once I realized volatility is up in the lower time frame, the higher time frame, all is aligning, that's when I start putting real risk on. And that's how I'm able to, like, those are the type of days and weeks and months that make your entire year. That's a pretty big thing. I feel like people underestimate. It's just waiting for that time. Because if people genuinely waited for that time, they'll be better off and they'll be profitable quicker too. Yeah, I did get paid out. Forever free. I tried to get to everyone's comments, bro. I know, like, I'm already in a trade, bro. Dude, I'm not even looking at the chart. I don't need to look at the chart. I don't care. I'm already in the trade. I'm literally looking at the chat only. Do you do one-on-one mentoring? I do not. No. Maybe something down the line, but nothing yet. How much you bench? I don't bench press, bro. I just do dumbbells. How do you generally identify bad market conditions? I feel like it's ruining my trading. For me, it's just realizing the day trades aren't working. And I might take a loss to realize that, but, like, looking at the price action, right? Just this week alone, the fact that we didn't move lower off this week's open, to me, that's already low probability. Because I am very confident in my bias remains in these lows here. So as soon as we didn't go for the lows, I'm not interested. Right? This range here, I'm not, like, I understand this is low probability. Like, yeah, you might catch some good trades, but we're just in a range. Anytime we're in a range like this, it's just terrible, bro. That's how you realize bad conditions. And good conditions happen when the volatility is kicked up. Use VIX, bro. If VIX is kicked up, you're gonna get some crazy moves on NQ and ES, and it's gonna be something that is tradable, right? And just because VIX is kicked up, then you take it to the next step. Is the lower time frame the higher time frame aligning? Just because the volatility is up doesn't always gonna mean there's high probability. As long as you go into the chart and actually, okay, let's see how today's day was. Let's see how yesterday's day was. A couple of good days in a row, you can kind of expect that third and fourth day to be good as well, right? Like I said, you don't need to be first into the week, because let's say we have a high probability condition, right? Overall, what's going to happen is we'll likely expand on Tuesday or Monday or whatever, some significant move to get us out of the range. On that Monday, Tuesday move, we're probably going to create a hourly, 4-hour, or even a daily fair value gap, right? Probably a 4-hour gap. The daily is probably not going to have that many candles to form the gap. Once Monday and Tuesday form a gap, or whatever the case may be, your job as a trader, all you have to do is wait for the gap to get tapped into. Too many people try to trade while we're tracing into the gap and they get fucked. Or too many people try to trade when the gap's formed and not waiting for the gap to get tapped into, or the order block, whatever the fuck the case is, right? If you simply wait for those higher time frame PD rates to get tapped into, those are the days you trade. This is why good traders only trade a couple times per week even per month, because sometimes we don't get the gap taps, right? So once you tap into those gaps, that's when your high probability conditions start playing out. That's when the probability goes in your favor and things of that nature, right? People try to play too much randomness. I put a reel out. I was like, I'm trying to avoid a randomness in my trading. Trade when we tap into higher time frame PD rates, and you will be profitable. I fucking promise you would, bro. The issue is a lot of people overtrade when they don't even know what they're trading, bro. There's no 4-hour tap. There's no higher time. And look, this is for my trading. This is how I trade. Everyone trades a little differently. I get that. I'm just giving you advice on how I like to trade and what I like to wait for. Wait for a higher time frame PDA rate tap. 1 hour, 4-hour, daily, right? You will get a good move out of that. The 1 hour is probably gonna hold a little bit less weight. The 4-hour, I can expect if I expect a 4-hour gap, right, and the price is tapping into the gap, I can expect the next session, the full session, in terms of Asia, London, New York, and also the next session to possibly drive still out of that into our targets, right? Whatever the target may be. If we hit that target, okay, boom, your trade's done. You have runners going, and that's it. The issue is people aren't waiting for that, and they're trading. If you have fucking 3 candles in a row going like this, right? Let's just create some candlesticks right here, right? We have this candle. We have this candle. And then we have this candle right here, right? Let's say these are daily candles, or let's say 4-hour candles to make it easier, right? Let's say this is Monday, just for purposes to being easier and explaining, Monday, Tuesday, right? Let's just say this is the fucking candles, and we're going into our New York session, right? The issue is people are trading here, right? People are trading in this candle. This is not the candle you want to trade at. You want to trade at this candle. You want to aim for the retracement into this here. The issue is people aren't waiting. It is a lack of discipline. It's a lack of patience. It's a lack of understanding of the market. That's what it is. What game of probabilities? Is there a chance we make this 4th candle? Yes. Why do I know there's a chance? Because we've fucking done it before. But what is a chance of that 4th candle forming versus it getting a retracement into this candle, right? And look, it might not be the candle right after. It might not be something where we retrace down to this and we tap this fair value gap, right? This is like picture perfect. It's not going to be like this. It might be something like this. It might be an inside day like this. It might be something like that we open low down here, right? It's not going to be a perfect setup. For you, the only thing you need to do as a trader is wait for this imbalance get filled. That is it. Once we start trading into this imbalance, this is where it becomes high probability. Look, it might take a few 4-hour candles to go higher, right? You guys can see the buy model already presenting itself, and this is exactly what we get on a day-to-day basis. But people aren't waiting, bro, and they're trading some bullshit ass price action, and they're like, oh, I'm red. What do you have with this? You have your expansion, you have your retracement, and you're coming back up, and this allows you to have good targets. This would be a target here, this would be a target here, and now you're just having high probability targets. If you're trading this 3rd candle up here, where's your target at, right? With this, you have a full week's worth of trades just in this, or even 2 weeks worth of trades just in this. You have high probability targets, you have high probability PD rate that's formed, right? I'm guessing off of a liquidity sweep, or even this is bouncing off another higher time frame PD rate. And this is a market maker buy model, I guess, this situation. But that's what you need to wait for. People are trading this and not waiting for this or this. And that's the issue. Wait, that's all you gotta do is wait and size down, and I promise you'll be profitable. Literally, sizing down solves 99% of things in terms of you having a better psychology in trading. That's it. That's my rant for today, because it really is not as hard as what people make it think and make it seem, right? And that's what's annoying when I see traders like, bro, you're overcomplicating this so much. It's literally just waiting for the market to retrace. Wait. If the market doesn't retrace, you don't take risk on. But people are not able to stay patient, and then they fucking take trades and they take bullshit ass losses, and then by the time this happens, guess what? They're either back in the eval phase, they have no funds to trade, or they quit trading. That's it. I'll probably have Matt like go back into this and kind of chop it up. Let's go back to the chart and see what's happening. We're just chopping around today. Give me a second shot. Chop it around, chop it around. Tomorrow's OPEX, bro. You're not gonna catch me taking shit, bro. Give me a lecture more. I do like teaching. I'm passionate about teaching. Maybe something down the line we'll do like more of a group thing, but nothing yet. This is what you guys get for now. Yeah, GDP tomorrow. I'll be on in the morning at least. I think OPEX really gets bad later in the day. But like even today, like I feel like that PM session will be better. I'd be scared, dude. I was talking to Dodgy. Like I want to do something with him, like a collab. I think it would be fire. Like if we teach our in-person class, so like 2 days worth of teaching, bro. I think that would be so fire, bro. So fire. The thing is, like, teaching in person is gonna resonate with people way more, bro. And if you don't think that's true, then I don't know what to say. I'll go back to watch curling. Yo, curling's lit, bro. I was watching, I think it was like US versus Canada or some shit, bro. That shit was fire. One 2026 mentorship, IRL mentorship. The Winter Olympics is fire, bro. These skiers and snowboarders are built completely different. Dude, they be going so fucking fast. Yeah, I'm still in my puts. They be going so fast, bro. It's insane. How much am I down? I'm actually up on the trade. I'll show you guys right now. Oh, dog. I don't know if you guys can see this. Like upside down, I'm pretty sure. But 20. Does this work if I do like this? I don't know. Fucking know. I'm up 26%. $3,000. We took it off the hourly tub. What do you think with Twitter goons going after Lanto? They're fucking stupid, bro. Like, it gets to a point where it gets really bad, bro. Like I was seeing some shit that was really bad. Twitter's fucking bunch of lames, bro. I swear to God, every single person that hates on there is fucking worthless, bro. Like I said, it just gets to a point where it's like, what I'm targeting is like literally these lows down here, so it won't be a while. But dude, we're just not. So I don't like day trading in this environment, bro. It's just nothing to day trade. Just choppy back and forth. Like if I was day trading this, bro, I'd take so many losses in a row right now. It's hard for people to realize there's good traders out there, bro, that can actually really do something in trading, and I think that's the issue with a lot of people. Yeah, bro, such garbage price action. Because I'm not worried about timing. I'm talking about futures wise. This is not it. In terms of options, still in a higher time frame gap, which is good. And let the next 4-hour candle play out. What was I gonna do? I was gonna text someone. Oh. We'll turn it off very soon too. All right, I'm gonna go back to bed. Either bed or the golf sim. And I'm gonna open the expo. I actually need to grind COD too. What the fuck is this? I actually need to grind COD, chat. How's Brian, dude? He got like an infection or some shit, like a virus, dude. I don't know. But he's been sick. But he's going through it. What time is it? It is 7:33. 7:30. Dude, my whole feed is right now people hating on Atlanta. Insane. Are you scrapping S&T for me? I mean, I really don't look at it too much anyways these days, but like it's not really a key thing for my trading anymore. I feel like it's been pretty iffy lately as all right, chat, we're gonna wrap it up here. Another trash ass morning. Hopefully the PM session is pretty good. The PM sessions have been picking up, so I think something similar will happen today if we get like expansion. Keep you guys updated on the play like I did yesterday. Peace and love. I appreciate you guys for being on here. Talking trading unrelated issue. He's a great trader. Yeah, gym challenge. All right, chat. I'm gonna head out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, 9 to 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Chat. Somewhere along there, expecting to be live. Sometimes I wake up and I just don't want to go live as soon as I wake up. So, all right, peace and love. I appreciate you guys for being on here. We already did giveaways. We did 3 giveaways today. We'll do more tomorrow. All right. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Catch you guys.